are gonna go down for him. Let's make some noise for the start of this final map. PaperX first here on the attack, just rushing forward, looking to push the pace once again.
They already checked that corner, gonna use this blaze a lot to cut down into alley. Oh, Ethan!
Runs him down. Somebody taking so much damage there from that entry. As Lucio swinging on the corner, spots them all, flash, but now they suddenly manage to stabilize, find that kill, but Ethan comes up with the second one. Forsaken gonna be taken down. Damage across here on the Jinx, sends that hot hands right in his feet. Keep himself protected, get himself healed up. As the spike gets planted, a 3v4 to try to defend here from the side of PaperX.
You got one flash left for Jing. Vise is on cooldown. Oh, there goes.
Jing taken out. Shield ready, Demon 1. Dashing forward, Ethan, a bit of contact here. Gets tagged up. Ethan trying to stay safe, spam across, that does interrupt that spike defuse. Mind Freak swinging on that pillar, managing to find another one. They're both quite so low. Ethan not quite falling. Mind Freak trying to hold it all down. 10 HP versus 2, Ethan comes up with a 4K, but
the preparation with both of these teams. So EG's kind of looking for some mid-aggression. Last time around on their pistol on their attacker side, PaperX put a lot of pressure into mid, and PaperX immediately checking for that Yoru around that corner, in that cubby by the pillar, on any map. He sends it all the way to the overside. This gives him so much ability to rotate, but they're just going to try to pressure him. He's going to get taken down.
Yeah, it does get taken out. The fourth by coming in from the side of PaperX, looking to try to catch them off guard, but now they are very well aware of this. Lucio back behind the screen as the heavy rotations coming through. Now pushing up here onto the side. PaperX is allowing for EG to go ahead and reinforce this position.
I love this rotate. See if you can sell a little bit of false info here. Send Forsaken out to watch for these lurks.
The dart from Calm, though, could give everything up. He's situated here on the high ground with that Bulldog, and he can deal a hefty amount of damage with it. Lucio still standing, means that turret set up over at mid link would spot out Forsaken. He's just going on a merry little walkabout.
And this is something PaperX loves to do. They love to push sewers. They love to get and try to cut through your flanks, try to cut through your back lines.
Smoke up, hot hands into the corner of Halls. Dart. Reveal anybody who's moving up here into the side, but no one's going to be spotted. With 29 seconds remaining, they're going to actually go on this swing, but Forsaken ends up getting caught outside of water. And now they have to commit to this one. Where did they decide to go? Looks like it's still going to be over towards the A site. Which right now, Demon 1 is going to be looking to hold down with this Bulldog, and losing this round already, the amount of people that they lost, this could be devastating for the side of PaperX, given that they forced up into this one. The push forward, gets the dick across, holding on the corner is Jogamo, and it all comes tumbling down!
And that's a real pain point for teams trying to deal with this Yoru, because it opens up such easy rotation, so much flexibility on the map. Well, that's not even getting into the layers of the post plants. He's very patient with it. Playing contact in art has to be a weaker buy here. Ethan under pressure, going to be screwing on back.
That's just going to be the gate crash out. Keep himself protected. Star set up. Nebula comes through, shock dart into the corner. Somebody taking a bit of damage from that one as they just go ahead. They just start W King forward. Jink finding one, pushes up into the smoke. Jogamo shuts him down. Takes a little bit of damage in reply, however. As you can see, the double corral out now into a main. Ethan as well as Jogamo. Just looking to try to get a pinch scenario set up in case the plant does come down here, but PaperX are potentially thinking about exploring elsewhere, but Ethan, having built up that dimensional drift very quickly, he's going to go exploring, see what he can spot, but he actually didn't rush through into art, so he might not see much.
Back into spawn, yeah, he didn't see really much, so they either have to assume this is long B, or as kind of Ethan and Jogamo are anticipating, a re-hit towards A. You're going to see something trying to push through on this angle, and the pings come down. I think EG is pretty aware. Still a flash for Ethan in the pocket.
In, Jogamo trying to creep up, gets spotted, but can't quite get the timing there to get the punch on the divide. Now needs to try to stand tall, but he cannot. Ethan on the flank. Dude, they expected. Granted, they should, just given the amount of money has been built up after those 3 rounds coming through. Back isn't able to. Oh, Ethan! This gets a timing shot. The flash comes in, just catching something in the head. Jiggle onto the corner. Jing going to be able to walk away from that one, but now they know that the op is in play.
clearing some utility, trying to limit the amount of information that EG can have. Still a lot of space being gained here for Paper Rex. A lot of control over mid. A main not really being contested. A lot of times you're going to see Paper Rex fight over this A main side, of course, to get orbs into Jing's hands for those run it backs. But he's still got the run it back, so this time around, he'll put a little bit of pressure towards A. But now this might be a bit of an easier sight take here for Paper Rex. Devi's going to grab the orb, get the secret.
Joke's over! You're dead!
I've got your trail.
Run it back, going to be popped.
Right there.
Rushing forward, Jogamo hiding right here on the wall. Shut that down. Bit of info gain, but value found. Mind Freak will be able to take him out, however.
30 seconds left.
Bring us now into a 4v4. Cosmic Divide going to be set up. Change the plant spot. Something that, delaying it for a little bit longer. Jing now. Taking around, they're actually trying to hold forward. Catches Boostio on the rotation, tucks back into water. Reaggress over by Art.
And that's Forsaken's favorite play on this map. Com's going to try to counter him, coming from Sewers himself.
Creeping forward. Find each other. Com coming away with that elimination. The site emptied. Hot hand still in the hands of Jing here, though. Flash at the ready. Tries to send it down. Will land at his feet. Demon 1 wanting to hold this up to half. Takes the updraft out, but low HP for him as well as Ethan. They need Com to really deliver. They need these kills to be found. Jing, however, cutting down one. Devi getting the other. Ethan trying to push forward. Will eventually fall.
I think how we're going to be approaching this setup. Jing here. Great job off the back of that grab well. Gets a big kill. Devi stepping in. Just barely. These girls that they have shown with this Yoru.
Flash over the top. Jogamo just going to be backing away. Grab well set up again. Very known play here from the side of Paper Rex. Something that EG should be very well prepped for. Or eventually going to be taken.
Yeah, and with the Phoenix, the cool part about it is not only, you know, a lot of people are going to think about the curveballs to go around that angle, but you can actually use the hot hands to shut down the door on the other side of that V. And so there's a lot that Phoenix can do even individually to help himself on this map get those orbs. And now Com potentially under pressure here. There's a bunch of Paper Rex is going to be flooding in. A fake towards Art. He knows.
Trailblazer out to try to lead the way. As Mitchell trip.
Oh boy!
Avoiding that one. He's just spotting him. Flash held, sends it. Just backing away, wants to get himself into a safe enough position that he can exit. Does so.
But I love this. I love this change of direction here from Paper Rex. They recognize that the forces of EG are going to be really, really strong. So it's a good rotate. The turret's going to give away a little bit of info here. And already Com making his way through towards Sewers.
He's going to be nearby. Flash in the back. Minor blind. Griffin even one. Going to be able to take out Mind Freak here. Paper Rex losing out on a member very early on. Plant now coming in.
Spike planted.
On the ground, they're trying to exit out to some safe positions as Boostio runs away in dugout, falling low. That shot through. I think that actually hit Forsaken down to 48.
He's got the Cosmic Divide now.
Well divided.
Do they read that Forsaken is going to be this far forward here on the side? He guns down one. Now they're very well aware of it, but Com's still going to be caught off guard. And Forsaken gets himself a third. What a play here from him. Swing onto the corner, the tuck back in behind the wall. Juggermo pushing forward, just trying to get the quick kill here. Tapping on the spike. Such a rough position to be put in. They use the wall like...
Four Paper Rex is so smart. Just pushes this angle. Com just not quite ready. There's a little bit of miscommunication on the other side of it as well. And that
knives out here from Demon 1. Rushing forward, there's the flash, and he's just got to dash away. There's that line of sight. Updrafts once again, wants to try to re-aggress, but everybody from Paper Rex is pulling away from this position, and they're rushing their way towards B, which right now is not reinforced whatsoever. Looks like Kate Crash not in position either, so Ethan can't try to get there a little bit faster.
Now Forsaken can play off that mid turret if anybody were to try to push that direction, but instead it's just a full rotate.
It is full steam ahead.
Yep.
Boostio nearby. If that Sheriff can find some value, they might be able to yet swing this round.
Gate crash though.
Just underneath of something. Here it notes it, destroys it. Spray across a 5v5 now. The advantage so very much here in the hands of Paper Rex. EG looking to try to turn the tides. Hot hands to cut off the one access point. It's going to be Jogamo getting taken down. Something guns out Ethan. String falls. Demon 1, however, with the blades, managing to find a kill. Puts them to use, gets that reset. Something tucked away. A weapon recovered. Tap onto the spike. Forsaken spamming. Finding one. Swings in. Demon 1 taking
How EG wants to do this. That swarm to clean out some B site. Swarm grenades. Run it back here for Jing.
Same old here from Jing. Dodge on the flash, put some damage on the Jogamo. Can't finish him off, but down to 70 HP. Now they pump the brakes. Jing gonna go back, recover the spike.
Here.
That one forward. Game crash set up, so Ethan a little bit more free to try to explore the opposite side of the map, but does go ahead and join back in rather quickly. Full flash into something's face, just trying to play elusively. Up drafts, Hunter's Fury across, finds Forsaken for a single tap. Something gonna be taken down. Follow-up hit, Jing down to 70. Hot hands available if he wants to try to heal himself up. The lockdown clears them all the way back into their own spawn.
And look at where Mind Freak pushed to. They're letting him know. We know you like to go there.
Handstand, recon, not cleared fast enough. Jing does get pinged, but Forsaken swinging forward. Manages to get the timing across on a comp. Finds Jogamo as well to boot. A 2v3, however, the man advantage still going to be in the hands. Defy tries to play off the back of his own flash. Ends up getting gunned down, but Mind Freak! 1, 2, 3!
He's come through with it, and what a moment to do it for Paper Rex.
One enemy.
Unbelievable.
I mean, vulnerable be damned, he didn't need it. They're all headshots. Clean
Ridiculous.
adjustments.
This is a tough one to take.
Taking that back.
A lot of good things done by EG in that round. They handled that retake so well. Able to just dissect Paper Rex piece by piece. This is the thing about this Paper Rex team. Top to bottom, they are cracked. The blades are in the back pocket for something as well.
Hot hands lineup actually up for Jing. Well, does come up as well as something swinging around the back. Finds one, adjusts down, catches Ethan, up drops up here up on top. Just putting the fear of God there in the comm.
You know that short.
You don't know where I'm at. The comm pushing forward does manage to find a time to be able to pick up a kill on the Divide. But they know exactly where Demon 1 is at. Headshot through the wall, weapon recovered. Chance at some additional damage dealt here as he's just going to be dashing away, rotating around and towards B main. Can he find more value? Can he potentially replicate what we just saw from Mind Freak? A 1v3 clutch to try to save this.
And here is Paper Rex. You got to be thinking, you know, okay, if he gets it, that's fine. But you don't mind sacrificing a few bodies. If you look at Mind Freak's bank account, they're willing to throw a few bodies at this to try to make sure this gun doesn't get through, and that's beautiful for Mind Freak. So well. He's sitting on a Cosmic Divide. Potentially post plant. This is just a play for an orb.
Yep, here we go again. Commit the curveball, get the orb, get closer to that next run it back. One more to go. There's something ready to challenge him against Ethan, but Ethan gets the spray. Still comes through, exits with 70.
Now let's see if Paper Rex should realize they might be able to take advantage of this open space. You know, Ethan all the way over using that dimensional drift on the other side of the map even. It's an opportunity here with this Cosmic Divide to at least get a plant down, possibly set up for a post plant for Paper Rex. Comm is here to kind of potentially do some damage with those shock darts, and you can see a little bit of a more open plant for Paper Rex because of that.
Call it the Neo default right here into the open. Single nano swarm set up here.
Yeah.
Trying to defend it. Hot hand still from Jing is available. CG now arrived at the side, but Ethan going to be the first one to fall. Forsaken finding the opening elimination. Shock dart down, just trying to clear that util. So now Nano going to be taken away from them. Run it back, still going to be held in the back pocket here for the side of Jing, and now he's going to start pushing forward. They clear him out, just a spray through the smoke, gets him off the spike. They haven't held at the half. The push up comes through. Jing now swapping over to the Sheriff. Ends up getting snapped back, but Demon 1 all on his lonesome with 49 HP. Spots one, gets the headshot, knows that Mind Freak's up front, or in the back, and Devi is up front.
For that operator. This guy can make magic happen on the attacker's side. Shorty in the back pocket, I am sure. Bladestorm as well to back it up. Forsaken, one away from a lockdown. Couple big ultimates though, Boostio also. They're just gonna try to go for a mid crunch. And they're just gonna leave Mind Freak behind to watch this flank. Right in shops. Something is gonna be looking. See if anyone's gonna try to contest him.
Lockdown now available. Freebie pick up there for Forsaken. He's just going to use it right off the rip. Rotation's beginning to come through. Mind Freak in this corner. Not going to be noted by that alarm bot, but you can see that Boostio is not looking to play off the back of it. Not going to advance forward. Mind Freak just trying to creep away. Knives out. Demon 1. Initial contact. Managing to find one. Will get the tame, but there's no way to punish him. Ethan in the meantime going to be taken out as comp comes swinging out over the top. It's a falling. Forsaken guns down 2. Jogamo answering back. Now to buy. Finding another, just keeping them in disadvantage. Demon 1 needs to go demon mode. Finds himself a second. Gets in onto the spike, a quick tap, the op shot, not going to be connecting. Something now pulling out blades of his own. Wants to try to push up against the wall, but Demon One takes the fight to him, guns him down. Jogamo now holding onto this one as Demon One is keeping Mind Freak busy. He's all on his lonesome. He's chasing around the back, and they're just running out of time. A monstrous round here from Demon.
It's the cherry on top for that just stellar Blade Storm. He is just isolating players from Paper Rex and picking them off one by one, and then anticipating the push-up from something there. Thrifty. And we are game back on. Demon One now gonna be trying to watch mid with this operator.
Ooh, so close. Gonna be pushing up into Link. There's no one there. There's no turret. The full Killjoy setup is ready for A main as well as Art. Hot hands down, pop flash around the corner. Swarm in as well just to try to flush Jogamo out of position. And it does so. Demon One, does he want to re-aggress? Now that there's an alarm bot there on the corner, so he can't really push up as far as he would like.
Now it should kind of give him the read. You know, he's going to maybe clear this alarm bot, but that somebody's not super likely to push up off of it. But it's going to alert Paper Rex to the presence of that op. Are they going to be able to have the utility to clear this? Seekers are out.
Seekers come out. Well, maybe Demon One take the shot to try to clear them all out in one go. Lockdown as well, going to be used, just trying to force him away, make this site completely unassailable. Demon One creeping forward, getting tagged down to 29 HP.
What is Jin doing?
Narrowly makes his way out of there, but I mean, they pushed forward here to try to get the plant down and nearly end up getting detained.
Oh my god.
They waited out, flashing to the back, but Demon One still gets the shot across. Jing going to be taken out. The spike now on the floor as Busio finds Forsaken. Recovered by Devi. Could try to make his exit, but with 20 seconds remaining, they actually basically just have to commit to this site. Demon continuing to hold the angle. They force him back, but they still don't get the punish.
Oh, Busio!
Swinging out of the smoke, still somehow comes away with the kill, and there's something.
10 seconds left.
He gets three to keep him alive, and Demon One.
Here from Paper Rex, as brilliant as they've been on this attacker's side, as powerful as they can be, once Demon One has that op, once that lockdown comes in, they're all just kind of funneled into one angle. And even if you try to flash them out, Demon One.
We don't need audio for that one.
Nope. You don't need to be a lip reader either.
A double operator set up here for EG, Bustio. Keeping one here on this A site now. They're very well aware of it.
And an Odin for Calm as well. Here on the back to spam through these walls to really deny these plants.
Last round of the half, buy down. There's the entry from something, dashing forward. The Swarms, however, taking him low, and Bustio with the spray will also find a kill. Jing answering back, however, with one of his own, but now Ethan joining into the fight. Helps get rid of Forsaken. Killjoy eliminated. The swing into dugout. Jing unable to come up with the goods. Ends up falling. It's a back and forth, but one that widely EG were winning. But with that kill here from Mind Freak, brings it back somewhat into parity.
Nasty!
To the side, Ethan trying to break his wrist, trying to play him and catch him off guard, but he cannot.
EG at all. They're able to commit their resources to this. That Odin spam, the crossfire angle set up, just really shutting this down. Reading this round so well. And Ethan shops. Just kind of watch their flanks, but this time they're expecting this mid push out. This turret from Bustio should give them some info, and that gives Paper Rex a moment of pause. This gate crash set up towards the back of A main there. In fact, it's going to be canceled.
Got forward, now he's kind of in a committed position. Commit, he does indeed. Finds the buy, something as well. Going to be taken down the opposite side of Bustio. Comes up with a second, and Jogamo with the covering fire. Finishes off Jing. Now it's just Forsaken left standing. Jogamo watching the wraparound approach. See, he's going to pull away from this angle, rotate back across, maybe go through Art. But how do you try to get a pistol in this position? Surely he can't. It just feels so impossible given the setup, given how many people are alive and they are all healthy.
And they're shock darts.
It's a good first headshot. Star now, set up late, grab well instantly, just buying some time. The drone as well, going to be leading forward. Let's see. Maybe a bit of a tempo push here. Spots one on the side. Gets the snappy headshot. The flank coming in. He knows that it's going to be there, and he finds that kill, but now I would have to stick for it, and certainly he just goes. It's a 4K from Forsaken, but it's a round win.
A bunch of big kills. Make that a very winnable round. I think EG should be wise to this.
Drone cleared. Does get that shot across in the comm. Puts him down to 49. Crash. Should be noted. Swinging in behind him, but they're not going to go for the clear on it. Maybe he didn't quite catch that it was zooming past him. Either way, The call comes in to start rotating across to A. They want to be able to reinforce some of these longer sightlines with that Marshall.
And you've got the Phantom, a Guardian for Demon 1. Mindfreak just holding the angle. The Sheriff.
And the first line of offense here being Mindfreak. Oh, and to be cut down, and Demon 1 just swinging the corner with the Guardian. Finds something. Takes him out. And now it looks like with that, they might just end up counter swinging back over towards B.
Yeah, absolutely the right play here from EG. Sensing the pressure, knowing that they
Gun here.
cut down a couple already. And Marshall being thought about, of course, by Jing, and now EG get a double pump. Try to come back through.
30 seconds left.
Steps being heard. Flash out, hot hands here from Jing just to try to slow them up, but Demon 1 spraying into that Nebula, managing to find the kill. The buy gets taken down. Fake out sent in. Cobb with a shock dart comes up with yet another kill. Plan can come through, and now it's all on Forsaken. This time he doesn't have a ghost, it's just a classic in hand. Just some heftier firepower, see if he can find anything. Here's a swing on the corner, and no. It's gonna be a prime
as well. And that's been a huge boon for them. Now they did win both pistols on Vine, and Paper Rex was able to run it back.
Enemy remaining.
But now you got to start thinking about the moment for both of these teams. EG wants to get back to those finals through the winners bracket, even though they weren't able to come through with the win. And this time around, going to see if they can repeat history. Something with the ob.
Clears out, Boostio taking a bit of damage. Devi as well, gonna be tagged up, but clips him right through the corner. And something finds the opening kill. Still no damage dealt. Jogamo lurking forward. That guiding light not going to identify anything as he's just tucked into the Nebula. So safe for the time being, but I think he might have just spotted the leg of Forsaken right at the last second. Shock dart forward. There's the gate crash. Drone coming up, tucks into the corner. It's a fake out. Pulls back away. Still just trying to hold the line here. Damage coming through. Jogamo now has the backstab. Jing going to be taken out of the fray, and Forsaken gets encroached upon. Jogamo just swinging forward. Flushes him out. Suddenly with an operator, this retake becomes so much more difficult. You can see it's handed off over to Devi as something. Knows that he needs to be able to play up close. He needs to play into the site with this jet.
Cutting through.
Ethan just sets him up. Sets up himself a little bit of an exit path. And Jogamo continues to
30
flank.
seconds left.
No one watching behind. No one staring for this one. Do they get caught off guard? They think about it here for a brief little moment. Mindfreak, he takes the challenge, but he still ends up dying.
One enemy
Now
remaining.
Devi dead. The swing out, and Jogamo with a
Doing such a great job navigating the back line, catching Jing completely flat-footed, then steps right into Forsaken, takes him down. Mindfreak kind of gets an inkling that something might be coming behind.
that low. Hot hands up over the top. Gravwell. Let's lock that gate crash in position. Recon dart gets the ping across. And they just go ahead. They have to back away. They can see the space.
Got the run it back off of that for Jing. Could try to make something on a retake. Speaking of something, waiting around the corner with its stinger in hand, trying to play close contact. And EG wise to it, doesn't want any of it. Trailblazer to check in front. It's going to be dodged by Boostio. Maybe going to try to re-aggress this angle or just clear it with a nano. Considering it, pinging it, seems to be, again, wise to the positioning here of something. A nano from Forsaken to back up something if he need be. But otherwise, on the other side of the map, looks like this is going to be a potential A hit.
Now forward.
Yeah, stars are coming down. Oh, never mind, they're pulled back up.
Fleet was just tucking away. It's going to be the fake out. Freak seems like he's pretty confident about it, but says, okay, just clear it. He keeps his position unknown for now. Ethan only really learning that's going to be one on the flank.
30
First
seconds
challenge coming
left.
through, something continuing to hold the door here. It's Boostio. But that Guardian needs to try to line him up, but can't quite make it happen. Something gets the kill, tagged down to about 50. Still does stay alive. Let's recover the weapon, sticks it with the stinger. Shock darts forward, a little bit of damage forward. On to Forsaken, flash in. Calm, steadying the end, finds that elimination. Now the man advantage going to be here for the side of EG as Demon 1 pushes forward, knows exactly where Jing's coming from. Takes him out. And now it's all on Mindfreak having rotated over. Cosmic Divide makes it 9 possible.
Very little Mindfreak can do here. Just a Sheriff in hand. And this calm angle. See if he even thinks about it.
Certainly needs to consider it, and he does, but Paper Rex.
10 seconds.
They're going to have a run back. They need to begin it right here, right now, because again, yes, it was not with something in the roster, but the last time they played versus...
Fired up. Right now, a little bit of a delay here from Ethan. Looking to try to punish.
Oh boy.
Oh my God, he's already got one.
The sound that strikes fear into your heart as he comes up with the kill. Hunter going to be taken down. Something still challenging over here. Does not dash out. Doesn't get the opportunity. Ethan takes his head clean off. And once again, Evil Geniuses continue to press forward. Great cash. Great gate crash in. Forsaken finds the kill in the back end. He's going to commit to this. Drops in the lockdown, just looking to shove them back spots. Busio puts a couple shots into his shoulder.
This turret's going to alert to this flank from Jing.
Buys them some time, he buys them some space, but as you say, trying to get somebody into a fighting position. They clear out the turret, they make them question it now, and they need to be cognizant of that moving forward, but this is still so very rough, even with it just being a 3v4.
And the way that EG has slowed this game down has really played into their hands.
Curveball to ready. Jing. Ready to send the flash. Flash up over the top. Now sends it. Doesn't want to swing the corners. Got a second one ready to go. Sends that one out. Spots one. Just around the back of the pillar. Recon Dart going to be cleared. Hot hands to try to buy some time. Forsaken swings in. Ends up falling as Calm also finds the buy. Now it is all on Jing to try to do the impossible. It's going to be good for two. The team in one's in behind.
Previous half for EG. Completely dominating this map right now. Paper Rex, they've got the Blade Storm for something. He could go ability to just start getting some of those valuable kills. Dimensional Drift to check Art, and then a push in potentially towards Link.
Dart over the top. Jing taking quite a bit of damage. Ends up falling down actually. As Forsaken will get a little bit of revenge for the fallen comrade. Busio. Let's get traded out. Forsaken just having to back away. Keep up now. B completely open. Exposed. His Demon 1 finding a timing. Spotting the Vi. Looks like he's not going to go on the deep pursuit, however. He'll swing back around through the link, try to get himself back over to the site. Something. That smoke dissipating just a second too late for him to try to find a headshot.
They need to wait for these flashes for this retake, potentially. Something just looking if any heads are going to peek out for him.
Doesn't have a dash. Plant still not in. Star set up the Nebula. Now getting popped. Jongamo pushing forward. Fine, swinging onto the corner, finding one. Forsaken gets Ethan. Something with the blades, not going to be able to find anything here, but a little bit of damage.
Whoa!
Calm answers back, and now it's all on Mind Freak.
30 seconds left.
In a 1v1. Demon 1, moving on the clutch. Shots exchanged. Spike now. It's being committed to. Mind Freak, does he swing off this one? Yes, he does! He manages to get the...
It looks like EG has once again got this in the bag. Their patience just waiting for them. And Calm then able to shut two down with a big spray.
It is, once again, what we've been seeing this entire map, this entire series, narrow margins, where Paper X are able to find that win. We saw a couple shots coming through there from Demon 1. He gets the one tap, it's over.
Oh, Forsaken.
Flash out, Ethan gets the time, he pushes up into the smoke. Jing will find the punish back. Dash takes him into the pillar. Forsaken able to find Demon 1, but Busio quick on the response, brings it back into a 3v3. Jing tagged up, everything already expended, so cannot get the self-healing through. As Hunter's Fury, Calm again, just looking to try to hound somebody down. Clears some space. Plant comes in, but something swinging around the back does get that punish. Double push with Jing approaching now from the defender spawn. Busio looking to take maybe a forward challenge angle, but seems like instead, just work his way back here. Into the hall. Nebula's up on either side. Jongamo holding close. Right here on the opposite side, pushes into the smoke. Is revealed. Mind Freak coming away with one. Now it's all on Jongamo. He's gone huge. He's had some great performances, and there's another one. Finds him, but Mind Freak is able to...
Again for Paper Rex. This is unbelievable here. I don't know what this Cosmic Divide was, though, in the middle of this map. He literally just cut the map in half with it.
Coming into this round here for the side of Evil Geniuses. He's taking everything here for Paper X to try to break down the banks. But again, clear out on the turret. Busio just backing away for the time being.
I mean, it's still two Bulldogs for Paper X, even after winning 2 rounds in a row. That's how scrappy these are. That's how close this is. Now it looks like they're going to try to shift over to A. That fake out going all the way through Flowers from EG. And in fact, the fake out is selling a fake, potentially. But Paper X sort of mirroring the movements of EG right now. No utility really cleared, no space really gained for EG. So for right now, Paper X feeling pretty comfortable. They could have a read on this if they're going to contest over mid.
Well, that they do. It's going to be a 2-for-1. Jing able to find Boostio, but Calm answering back. It's Forsaken now dead. He was one away from having that lockdown. Now has it, but might have to use it in case they end up going down to match point. Really man advantage set out. The Seeker's cleared. Joggle spotting, but somehow something walking away relatively healthy from that exchange. Wow. Nebula going to be popped. Recon Dart moving forward. Divide holding the angle here from Art. Comes up with 2 clean kills. Now gets a 3rd. Calm is dead. We'll have to see what EG can scrape together as far as a buy is concerned.
30 seconds left.
Something there. Look at Divide's positioning. Able to dodge that Recon Dart. With that, Jogamo has that Cosmic Divide himself.
Look at the stack at B, though. 3 players. Jing moved forward, trying to get tucked away in an unexpected position. Maybe it's the second time that they've tried to go for the setup, but the side of EG are not playing into this whatsoever if they end up committing onto this A side.
They could really W-key their way into spawn. There's a lot of open space here. There's not a lot of utility to check for a lurk out of B main either.
Looking just for the clear out there onto the Bulldog, but something gets tagged up by the Recon. Does have to dash his way out as Ethan plays forward. Gate crashes in. Spike going to be planted. Rotation now just starting to come through from the side of Divide and Jing. Pull back into Art. Sight very much here in control of EG.
Expecting the lockdown.
They have the star set up as there's the run it back. Jing just wanted to be able to snap back into it. A safe position. Swings in, finds one Forsaken there on the counter swing forward. Something catches Boostio as well. Something starts falling apart here for the side of EG. Jogamo gonna be trying to spray. Manages to catch one. The Jet gonna be taken away. Still 4 members that try to chew through. They are just holding this one for the defuse. They cannot interrupt it. Jing.
Oh, what a beautiful retake here from Paper Rex. Kind of reading the situation so well. EG pulls back, expecting that lockdown from Forsaken. Already giving up that space.
That thorn in the side from Ethan is available once more. TP's in behind the box. Something, reading it, spotting. Another gate crash having to be sent out just so we can get a safe exit perhaps.
You're forcing some of that util out early. Flash even to try to clear this. Something.
Would have been the flick of the century.
Yeah. He's been pretty good on a few of those. We've seen some. Oh, Forsaken.
Just spamming through. Finds Jogamo. That takes out the smokes here from the side of EG. Making those approaches that much more difficult. Holding the angle, not caring about the Al drone. Wanting to see if anyone's playing off the back of it. They continue to get information about Something's position. Dimensional Drift, though, looking to try to reveal everything else. To tell all about the B site. Lockdown, fitted in. Recon Dart cleared out. Clear onto the turret with the flash. Shoves Forsaken back off the angle. He gets a dink onto Ethan. Right through the top. Cannot find that elimination. They back away. No one going to be detained here on the side of EG as Demon 1 looks for a timing. Pushing through the link, but crucially, the turret gets set up. Forsaken accounting for this. Darts forward, trying to push them off that back pillar. Demon 1 now starting to rush in. Closing the gap, but it's an explosion of death as Mind Freak finds 2.
Information to Ethan. And this allows this lockdown to come through, well guarded by Forsaken, to buy them time to get, and things starting to get scrappy here. EG, the money will run dry. 2 players at 0 credits. Already continuing to try to contest this A main orb, and Paper X hasn't really wanted to contest it. Early on, a lot of orbs are being fed over to Jing, but with the heavy amount of contention that EG has shown, they're happy to give up the space. They're happy to allow this utility to be used.
Clear on the drone. So you're just pushing forward, setting up the turret. Something just gonna corner. Quick clear on that one, and now the lockdown available. Opposite, given the positions, it's not an attempt at a fake, but still do have time to rotate back out. Something checking forward. Oh, trying to go for something here as far as the timing is concerned, and he's going to be detained. Did they push the wall to try to find him? No. They do pay respects to the covering fire that could potentially be there. Spike now going to be planted. Calm has to just run over the hot hands to get himself out. He and Ethan both going to be tagged up very low, but now Hunter's Fury online. If Calm can continue to play in a disconnected position, He might be able to turn the tide to this one. Spray through the smoke. So much damage dealt. Jing gonna be taken down. Now something Forsaken. All falling. The Hunter's Fury across. He kills off Ethan.
Oh no!
I'm not sure about that one, Cheap, but either way, Demon One is holding things down for Mart. And suddenly it's all on Mindfreak. Pushing forward, and he cannot get it done.
To win. The economy was in the gutter. Big ult used here to make sure that they could get this done. The Cosmic Divide, the Hunter's Fury, the lockdown, all implied into a post plant, but they nail it. And now Jing wants to get an orb here, wants to get one away from another run it back. Mindfreak with a Cosmic Divide of his own. Of course, the Blades behind this, but he maybe under pressure shortly.
Damage in, Jing swinging a roll inside of him, and something able to find a second kill. Demon One and Busio both going to fall at the cost of this Phoenix. He's got the run it back available. We're not going to be able to see it here. A one-man advantage for the side of Paper Rex. The promise of overtime here on the horizon. The spike being rotated across towards this B site. Forsaken on his lonesome. An Odin in hand. Nebulas are popped. No Swarm still available. Blades now coming through. Something looking to play entry. The spam across. Takes him low. Finds one. Gets a dig.
Oh!
The transfer comes in. Forsaken.
Forsaken with the Odin. Blasting through the smoke. And finds all three. Gets the dink on a comm on the way in. And then the...
Between these two squads. The back and forth. The run back from Paper Rex to get us to this point.
It's so much at stake. You know, EG, their story of the year, from zeros to heroes to villains throughout the year. Some pressure onto Bustio, stuck in the corner there with those smokes. Paper Rex trying to crunch through in towards Link.
Backs away, but the hit continues, and something he's found a timing up through Link. Mindfreak as well, backing him up. Takes out a calm. Ethan taken down. Mindfreak eliminates him. 2 players left now. This is just Jogamo and Demon One to try to do possible run back here on the 2v5. Demon One now as well, approaching back through Link. Eyes on this one. Mindfreak cognizant of this, and it's going to be a flawless.
And the confidence is brimming now for Paper Rex. EG, the story, the arc of their season, still in play. The last opportunity to potentially this year or ever to see this iteration of W Gaming. And they want to go straight to the grand finals before it's all over. They want to take a championship with this stellar, star-studded roster.
High-value shock dart. Ethan crashing in the back hall. Clears out some of that ability. Forsaken, punished for his sins, having brought the Odin into this second round. Flash onto the corner, Jing can just put some damage down, spray through. Somehow manages to make it that jump across without getting punished. Smoke onto the corner, and Ethan shuts it down. Mindfreak counter swinging in, however, will find the enemy Yoru. Another flash, the full blind being found as the swing comes in. Mindfreak looking for the pincer maneuver. Devi on for 2. Something a 2v2, all the shock darts having been used. The gravity well going to be drawn out. The turret just sat there. Recon over the top, needs to be cleared. They do so. No pings being found. They know that they're playing forward. They know they're just going to be playing onto this corner. Now the Nebula dissipates and the kills are found instantly.
Into the positions of Paper Rex, knowing they like to play up close and personal. Devi here, a great flash to set up Mindfreak. They're able to pinch Demon One in that corner by the box. But then instantly, we go again. Immediately, Calm. We're going to check and see if there's any push out from Paper Rex. Seeing if they're going to play for that orb. It's not too difficult, in theory, to get the run it back going for Jing.
Busio taking a leaf out of Forsaken's book here, bringing the Odin into this round. As well, the back haul. Thanos come through. Looks like it's going to be a shift out. Working their way away from the B site now.
I like this rotation. There is that gate crash over there. How much longer will it last? Will it afford Ethan the opportunity to make the rotation? Already Calm starting to shift in. They want to watch sewers. They want to make sure that Forsaken isn't there. Here we go.
Having to be the front line here. Flash up over the top. That's going to blind through. Fake out. Not finding the blind. Some attention, however. Counter spray back over towards Secret. You can see the chaos here. Something is just trying to find that dart. And Ethan eventually able to get the punish. Now Jing stuck at the corner. Demon 1 takes him down. 3v5. Forsaken on the flank. Has an angle. Do they suspect that there could be somebody in this position once again? Taps coming through. They still haven't identified his position. Sees the corner, the shoulder, finds the kill. Demon 1 now going to be watching the angle as Calm. Spotted on the flank. Forsaken is getting pinched. Finds one off the back of the vulnerable. It almost sets up for it, but it doesn't matter.
Absolutely brilliant stuff. Divide. So clutch all year.
Glass cannon from something. Ethan just looking to hold the corner a bit here. Just take a little minute amount of damage. So drone goes rushing forward. Something just tucked away behind the screen for now. Waiting for his timing. Spots him. He gets the kill. That might just be the unraveling here, the beginning of the end.
Oh,
Demon 1 still lingering back. Has some high-low cover here as well as Jogamo is in position. Do they anticipate this push forward? They do not. Calm swings in. Something finds himself a second kill. Now a 3v5 just to try to get another overtime reset. The odds are stacked against Evil Geniuses. They've worked miracles so far here in this series. Can they deliver yet another one? The turret here, something shuts him down. Forsaken fights Busio, and now it's all on Demon 1. But even though he's right at home, it feels like he does not have a hope in hell. The first shot across. Something taken out, the operator on the floor. But everybody else from Paper Rex encroaching on his position, swarming him, getting in behind. The flash across, Mind Freak about to swing the corner. He does so, and he puts